Hi, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to share with you how you can see who was drafted to the pros from your D1A and sometimes your D1AA team. The easiest way to do this is, of course, let's go look at D1A conferences, and we'll just go up to any D1A conference, the Big 12 in this case. Let's pick Kansas State. So you click on Kansas State and you have the History tab. When you click on the History tab, there'll be a drop-down box that offers you three options. And this one in general, that's just a generic one. The other three are the Stats for, and it will display the stats for that team for that season. Then you have the Stats against, which would be, of course, your defense against your team for that season. And then here's where you can see who was drafted to the pros. Let's say Kansas State is your team from this particular team. And it shows that in the first round, overall, there's been 12 first round selections for this team, all the way down to the 7th round. Well, let's see if you want to see round 1 players that were picked. You simply click on round 1 and it'll display who those round 1 players were and when those selections occurred. You can see on the left you have your seasons and then the pick along with the overall, the team that drafted them, the year the player was drafted after a senior year, and the position. So that's great for the individual team, but what if you want to see the draft results for a particular season for all the teams? Simply go to the Stats tab, down to Draft Results, and when you click it, now you have drop downs for the season. Let's go to season 170, and it'll show you all the first round picks in season 170 from all the schools to all the NFL teams. In this case, the Tennessee Titans picked Donald Mack, quarterback from Arizona State, as the very first pick of that year's draft. And there's a little blurb about the individual as well. And I think the blurb is only good for the first 2 rounds, where they've got a little synopsis. Yep. And then the 3rd round, it just lists the individual players. So you can see that in the first pick of the 3rd round, Tennessee again drafted, this time Andrew Zuniga, senior defensive lineman from UTEP. And that's how you can tell who was drafted to the pros from your team or any other. Hope you've enjoyed it.